Hello everyone, thank you for stopping on my channel. So in the previous video we worked on the blocks CRUD operation in this hospital management system, and everything looks good here. We added it to blocks emergency department. It should not be, I think, department. Let's change it to emergency. And since block will have many what is it called, I think we have to check the validation here. Block should have departments, right? A block should have many departments. So let me check the validation for the block update. Block code is going to be string, and it's string, right? Yeah, update. Okay, updating. So now we have to work on departments. So when creating a department, you will have to select these information that we have upgraded in the departments migration: name, description, photo path, HOD ID, and block ID. So let's get started. I'm gonna go to web.php, and here we have the department Livewire component. So let's go there, admin/department.php, and here we have the some of the information already here that we need. So since we are going to be moving the create form to a new file, that's what we are going to do first, and here we are going to modify some of these things as well. So first thing first, let's jump into the view and remove or move the create form to another file. So for that I'm going to create a separate file as well, or we can just update this department slash, let's say, index.blade.php, and we will have create.blade.php and edit.blade.php. Okay, so starting off with the index, I am going to remove the create form, which is right here, and I don't think we need the description here. Let's go with the name. I think we should have an ID, or we can represent a hash in here, and it's going to be index loop index +1. We have iteration variable as well in the loop, but I like to go with this one. So we are showing name, description. We don't want to show description because sometimes they have a big string and not looking good in the UI. And the photo path should be loaded from storage, right? Like this. Then we are showing the HOD name. So if I go to department model, we're gonna have a relationship with the HOD. You can see. So loading the HOD, and here we will have relationship with the doctor, and doctor has a name. So we are going two steps further and the relationships. And instead of showing the block ID, we're gonna show the block name, and the block name. Okay, the block model name is model block model. Let's make sure we are loading the correct names. So department has one head of the department and belongs to a specific block, and block has block name, which we are going to load here like this. Okay, so I think that is looking good. We have to change the string as well, block and HOD. Let's refresh the page and see how it looks. Of course, we have to change the paths in the Livewire class, and for reference we can copy the same structure that we have used in the blocks and to department. Now in the index page we don't need the HODs and blocks. I'm gonna remove that. We don't need it here. We don't need the departments here. And for the last one, which is edit, we will need the department that we are editing, and we can use the color this of, I think we call it edit item ID, edit department ID in this case, and we will have to load the HODs and blocks in order to edit them. Okay, now we have to load these variables, and since we already have used it in the blocks, I'm gonna just copy and paste it. And of course we will need create, show create form, show edit form, and whenever these are called, we're gonna change the page and load the required information along with the HOD ID. Okay, head, not HOD ID, head and block. And you know what, these should be like the other way around, like this, and we can confirm that from here. So you can see we have name, head, block, descriptions, photo, and we have to copy this in here. Okay, after that we have add department method, and when this is called, we are checking if edit photo exists. I think it should be this thing, and when that exists, it's going to call the update method, where it's checking the required information, and then it's going to update the data accordingly. If the photo exists, it's going to check whether the photo is an image, and it's going to delete the existing one and store image. Store image is going to, I think instead of this image manager static, we can just directly put it, we can directly store it instead, right? So why not call the store method and make it public and store it in, let's say, images folder. and after that it's gonna reset everything, splash the success message. After that we are gonna change the page to index. We have a delete method, looking good. And let's have a look at the add method again, since we went to the update method from here. So validation, then putting the information, and I think after this we're gonna change the page to index, so it's gonna be redirected back to the index page. Okay, so looking good. Edit photo. I think this is a little bit confusing, but let's see. I think this is for the edit form, but let's have a look at the create. Let's first look at the index page and see if it still has any issue. And I think since we have the old data which might have some bugs, and I think that's why we need to simply remove it. So I'm going to use Tinker if I can type the model name correctly. Okay, so delete all of them. Okay, so we have an error. We have rooms as well, so first we need to remove rooms, and now we can remove the departments, I guess. Oh, the room model has a department ID and the room has some entries, that's why we are getting this error. But now I think we don't have any rooms. It should delete the departments, but it is not. Let's see how much we have. Okay, we have 2. Let's do it one by one. Interesting. So I'm going to use Tinker if I can type the model name correctly. Okay, so delete all of them. Okay, so we have an error. We have rooms as well, so first we need to remove rooms, and now we can remove the departments, I guess. Oh, the room model has a department ID and the room has some entries, that's why we are getting this error. But now I think we don't have any rooms. It should delete the departments, but it is not. Let's see how much we have. Okay, we have 2. Let's do it one by one. Interesting. You can see here we have, okay, so on PHP my admin, if we look at the rooms table, we have entry because we have the sub deletes in here. And in Laravel we can delete the deleted items completely using the with trashed. So if I call with trashed latest delete, we deleted at entries, but I can still see it here. Let's ask ChatGPT. Okay, we have a force delete method, and we can just copy and paste it. And okay, I didn't copy it. Okay, it was a bit of mess since we deleted the rooms, but the rooms has beds in a relationship with the room, and then room has a relationship with the department. So that's why we have first I just deleted the beds, then rooms, and now department. And now we can get back to the work. So what you are doing, let me close this. Can you refresh the page? Okay, no department found. We have to add new button here. Okay, so there we have it. Now we have an issue. Let's go to create. Apart from the create form, I'm gonna remove everything because we don't need it here. We can try again. Okay, so we have to call create method here. Okay, now we can see the create form, and here head of departments and block number. Instead of ID, we gotta show the head's name, doctor's names, and we gotta fill these information. So, and we can choose a photo. So let's go to create, and here we're gonna show the doctor name, which is head. Instead of block code, we gotta show block number. Block code, we gotta show the block name actually. Since we are storing the block ID, right? So we gotta put it block of ID instead of block code in the value. I'm gonna refresh this. Let's click on add new. Let's use fake filler. Okay, but the names are not showing of the doctors. So let's see what's the problem. Oh, doctor is an employee. Okay, interesting. So we gotta go to employee, and then employee has a name. This is like a 4th level of depth relationship. And of course we have to change it in the index as well, since we are displaying that doctor is an employee. So department has a head of the department. Head of the department is a doctor. Doctor is an employee, and we gotta show the name. Add new, fill information, choose photo. Okay, the thumbnail. Add new department. Department ID not found. So we gotta look at this. I think this issue might be coming from the index. You can see here, since if you look at this, everything looks good, right? We are storing the image again using that thing. I don't want to use it. Let's just remove it. Okay, we don't need to use external method like this, not external, but instead of that we can just do this right like this. And let's have the look at the query. We are loading all the departments. Let's refresh. Again an error, seems to be somewhere in the relationship. Okay, department block name. the error seems to be in the relationship with the HOD. So we gotta look at the model and let's pass the HOD ID in relationship with the ID. Let's use blanks too. It seems to be having an issue. Okay, now looking good. Maybe I'm doing something wrong in here, but you can let me in the comments below. Okay, so now let's see what's wrong with this one. Oh, so seems like it's directly loading the complete path of the image, so we don't have to load it manually, and I can just, no, I think it should not be like that. Let's see, I'm gonna delete that, adding new. Since we have changed the method, right, we deleted the method which was doing the storing of the um, storing of the image. That was a method, so we have deleted that, and now the store method does not exist. Oh, we can call a store method on file, right? Let's see if we have. Okay, so one issue might be we don't have the enc type multi-part form data. So let's refresh. Even though we can call the store method, choosing image loaded, block number is required. Block must be okay. Validation error. Block must be a number. It should be a the what is it called? It should be ID from the blocks. Block underscore ID unique and numeric. Even though it is numeric, right? If you look at, yeah, it is instead. We can inspect that. You can see the values are numeric. So emergency. We have an error. Block ID not found. Block says ID, not ID. Unique. Oh, uniques are blocked. This one. Okay. Now looking good. This means that it should be unique block. Whenever you are creating a new block, when you are creating a department, the block should be unique. I think this should not be the case. The head should be unique. Yeah, that's true. Now the store again showing error. You know what? Let's use that method since it's not working as we expect, and we gotta use it in the update as well. And here we don't have to load it from the asset since already it's just putting the complete path in the database, which is also fine. Okay, so now department has been created. Now the delete functionality already works. Let's check out the edit functionality, and for that first we need to work on edit form. We don't have, we are going to, I think we can use the create instead, since or we can just copy and paste it to the edit and manage the things that are needed to be adjusted. So add new departments. Let's say edit department. We have a name. It's gonna automatically gonna grab it from the model. And here I think having the edit photo, I think we removed it, but we can just go ahead and store it. Okay, it's already there, so we can just do like that, and we have to call the update method. We have to call the, okay, the add department method is gonna automatically call the update method whenever the edit department ID is exist, and it already exists since okay, the in the photo should I think we should make it nullable, but in case of the update it's already nullable, meaning does not exist, and when exist it should be in image. You can see here, so everything looks good. Let's give it a try. We have something wrong. Btn text, we have to change the page to edit. When you click on edit, I think we don't need the btn text since it's static, right? So we can change the page to index. Okay, page is loaded. Now there is an issue in here. Let's see what's wrong in here. Okay, the asset I think is used, but we have to use it's using a directly complete path, so we don't have to use assets. We can just do like this. Okay, edit department, photo is loaded. Let's say update the name to Holly1. Okay, so department has been updated successfully. Now we are gonna add one or two, and we are gonna move on. I think here we can do the same as we did for the HODs. The ones that are already assigned to a specific department should not be listed here. And the way we do that, as you can see here, just like this. So departments where HOD, from the departments get all the HOD IDs, and then go ahead and get the HODs whose ID is not in this list. So this way we are going to get the HODs who are not currently assigned. We can do the same for the edit since we have to load them in the select box, just like that. And now the one that is already head of the department is not going to be loaded here. And now there is only one left. I'm going to add that as well. And now if I try to add head of the department, we have empty. meaning we don't have any other heads available. So that is the CRUD operation of departments in this Laravel hospital management system. From here, we are going to move on to the other CRUD operations that we are required to do in this admin panel. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.